Well, hello there, music lovers. Welcome to the most anticipated event in the music industry. The 67th Grammy nominations are out, and let me tell you, the suspense is palpable, isn't it? Or is it? Just kidding. This year's nominations, especially in those big shiny categories like Album of the Year, Record of the Year, and Song of the Year, are about as surprising as finding a tea bag in your cuppa. We're talking predictable, folks. The same names, the same faces, year after year, like knowing the sun will rise tomorrow or that Piers Morgan will say something controversial on Twitter. It's almost a tradition at this point. But this year, it seems, the Recording Academy, led by the ever-so-charming Harvey Mason Jr., has decided to play it safe. No risks, no surprises. So, buckle up, buttercups, because we're about to delve into the world of Grammy predictability, where the biggest shock might just be the lack thereof. Get ready for a journey through the expected and the familiar. So what's behind this sudden wave of predictability washing over the Grammys? It's a question on everyone's mind. Well, my darlings, it seems our dear Recording Academy has developed a bit of a habit that's hard to ignore, a habit of, shall we say, aligning its tastes with those of the masses. Yes, the masses have spoken and the Academy is listening. That's right, they're looking at those charts, those streaming numbers, those popularity contests. We call the Billboard Top 100. The numbers don't lie, after all. And who can blame them, really? The music industry has changed, my dears. It's a whole new world out there. It's all about the streams, the downloads, the viral hits that disappear as quickly as they arrive. The digital age has transformed everything. So the Grammys, in their infinite wisdom, have decided to adapt or perish, as they say. But at what cost, my loves? Is sacrificing a bit of excitement, a dash of the unexpected, really worth chasing after the fickle mistress that is mainstream popularity? Only time will tell if this new playbook will pay off. Now, I'm all for a good celebration of music, but let's be honest, a predictable awards show is about as exciting as watching paint dry. Half the fun of the Grammys used to be the anticipation, the speculation, the, oh my God, did they really just moments. Remember when Arcade Fire beat out Eminem and Lady Gaga for Album of the Year? Or when Esperanza Spalding, a jazz bassist, won Best New Artist over Justin Bieber? Those were the days. But now, with the Recording Academy clinging to the charts like a lifeline, those moments are becoming increasingly rare. We can practically predict the winners before the envelopes are even opened. And that, my friends, takes all the fun out of it. Section 4. Queen Bey's Unstoppable Reign. Now, before we get too bogged down in the mire of predictability, let's talk about a beacon of light in this sea of familiarity. Queen Bey herself, Beyoncé, the woman is a force of nature, a musical icon and a Grammy darling if there ever was one. Year after year, she graces us with her presence, her talent, her sheer brilliance. And year after year, the Grammys shower her with nominations, and rightfully so. Because let's face it, Beyoncé can do no wrong. Section 5, the Fab Four's enduring legacy, a Grammy Constant. Speaking of enduring legends, let's talk about the band that seems to defy time itself, the Beatles. Yes, you heard that right. Those mop-topped lads from Liverpool are still racking up Grammy nominations all these years later. This year, it's for their special The Beatles Get Back, the rooftop concert. And you know what? It's well deserved. Section 6, hip-hop's notable absence, a genre sidelined. Now, for all the talk of predictability and familiar faces, there's one glaring omission in this year's Grammy nominations that simply can't be ignored: the lack of rappers in the major categories. That's right, folks, hip-hop, the genre that's been dominating the charts and influencing culture for years, is conspicuously absent from the biggest awards of the night. This isn't just a minor oversight. It's a significant snub that speaks volumes about the industry's attitude towards hip-hop. Now, don't get me wrong, there are plenty of talented hip-hop artists nominated in other categories. They're recognized in areas like Best Rap Album or Best Rap Performance, but these are not the marquee awards that define the night. But when it comes to Album of the Year, Record of the Year, Song of the Year, it's as if the genre simply doesn't exist. It's almost as if the contributions of hip-hop to the music industry are being overlooked or undervalued. This, my friends, is a travesty. It's a disservice to the artists who pour their heart and soul into their music. The Grammys' continued reluctance to fully embrace hip-hop in its major categories is not only disappointing, but also short-sighted. It's time for a change, and for hip-hop to get the recognition it truly deserves.